So hello, as we can see, yeah, we're cracking on with the race car at the moment. Wings off, bonnets off, bumpers off, headlights are out. There's a bit of damage on this front left corner where whether it was what I've done or previous, the light panel is split where it's gone in and then someone's pulled it back out and it's just torn the metal. My aim is just to pull it out a little bit further, straighten it up, weld up the little cracks, grind it down, put a little bit of primer on it. Jobs are done, good. And it's good to know that the inner wings haven't rusted because I've taken the wing off, and the inner wing hasn't rusted at all, really, which is good to see. The pillar is good because I know it's had a new door on it, new quarter panel on it, and this front end's been damaged, so it's good to know that the A pillar isn't, or the lower A pillar I should say, is in good condition. I'll show you what I'm getting on with, then you can sort of understand what I'm saying. So there we go. I don't know if you can see, that's because all in here is all a bit it's kinked around there, it's kinked in here, and that's where it's split, just in that little corner there. Yeah, alright, it's been like that for a while, as you can see where it's rusted, and then the headlights chafed on this little panel here and worn through the paint. This sort of piece here is all being pushed across. Now I could try and pull it back. It's a bit difficult to see. It's more sort of visible on this here, where this comes in instead of going straight up. So I think this point here should be a bit more over here. But in all honesty, it's fine. It's a race car, so long as the bonnet shuts and everything's alright. Then yeah, I'm not too bothered. So I'm just going to point the camera down here. I'm going to start repairing it, seeing what I can do. And hopefully you can kind of see as I'm doing it what I'm doing, to give you a little idea of how I make things worse sometimes, or maybe make it better. We always try and make it better, but sometimes that doesn't work. Yeah, like I say, the engine bay is a bit of a mess. That's a job for another day when the engine's out. But yeah, really today, because the welder's not working still, so I can't do the quarter panel and the door, I just thought I'll take a couple of bits off. It's only taken me about an hour. And then yeah, we'll just make a little start on this corner, and yeah, I won't be able to get it welded back up. As I said, I want to weld that crack, but given how small it is, I might not, I might do. It depends. Yeah, we'll see how it goes and see if we can repair it. So I don't know if you can see what I've done, because this piece here is supposed to all be one. Obviously, to make it easier, it's been cut, and then there's two rib nuts either side, so it can be unbolted. It means it's a lot weaker, which is good but also bad. But I don't know if you can see, I've managed to pull this, because this was back as well, managed to pull it forwards, which in turn has sort of pulled it. I don't know if you can see, but as you pull it, it sort of does that. So not only just turning it, but it also means it's coming forwards as well and out. I've repaired this here now. All that's left is that little crack. Because that's where the wing bolt's on, I am going to try and weld that, because obviously as you're going over curbs on the racetrack and stuff like that, it can vibrate, and because it's torn, I don't want it to tear and all of a sudden the wings are just open up like that and start flapping. But yeah, as well, I want to try and because I've chopped the car a bit better now, I'm going to try and pull it a bit more just to see if I can get it out a bit. But yeah, other than that, things are going all right. Chances are the bonnet will no longer fit, because I don't know if you can see that's where the bonnet pin is, but these are all loose anyway. I don't know if you can see this whole corner here, it all moves, because Metros are just, well, chocolate. But yeah, crack on a bit more and see if we can pull it out a bit further. So there we go. I've managed to get a nice gap around the headlight. Yeah, alright, it's a big gap, but these had a rubber strip to go around the headlight to seal them against the bonnet and the wing. Don't think I'm going to bother with one of them, but yeah, I'm really quite pleased with how that's come out. The bonnet, I think the front end is forward, so because the bonnet is just a single skin, there's no webbing in it at all. The bonnet has sort of come together and then had a raise in the middle. So I think I'm just going to try and bring this bonnet pin forwards, as you already see me hitting it. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and just bring it forwards a bit more with just the bonnet off, and tighten it down, because I don't know if you can see, but these bonnet pins are really loose. I'll show you a bit closer. Which means the bonnet is constantly jittering. So yeah, I think maybe ask the man in charge if we can get some new bonnet pins and the little, like the standoffs. But yeah, I'm happy with how that's come out. Now I just need to clean up that little corner, bring this forward, and yeah, we'll see what we can do next. So I know it's a bit difficult to see, but obviously I've repaired this front corner. I've removed the stickers from the bonnet. The headlight, I'm quite pleased with how it fits, as I've already said. So there's two quite meaty sized dents in the wing. The problem is the wing's just so soft, you can just touch it. And I don't know if you can hear that, but the wing's just popping in and out. I think that's because the metal is stretched in, and ideally the metal needs shrinking and then pulling back out. But I'm going to do the best I can. Again, it is a race car, so I'm not too fussed. So yeah, we'll see what we can get done. been a while since I've put filler in, but yeah. I've put in quite a lot, but 90% of that will come out because the dents aren't very big. But there we are, that's the first stage of fillering. Now then, that's the wing repaired. Probably the single worst repair I've ever done in my life. However, I'm not bothered because it's a race car and I'm probably going to bang this up again. But there we are. Repaired, there's filler in, just a bit of what's it called? Etch primer on the bare metal. Yeah, okay, it's ran, but again, I'm seriously not bothered because the more time I put into this, then the more time I'm wasting. And there we are. That's today done. A lot done today. Wing off, sill off, bumper off, headlights out. Realign this corner anyway. I know I've got that side to do, but I can't get to that side yet. Happy with how things are. The bonnet fits better now because I've adjusted the this front pin. This wing is now repaired, ready for primer. I'm going to leave it as it is. All I'm going to do is put the lightest coat of primer on it, red scotch it, and then I'll just paint over it. Because I'm going to redo the underside as well. I'm going to stone chip the underside because it's all worn off, going over grass and so on as it's gone off the track. Going to redo that, but when I do that, I'm going to do inside the wheel wells as well. But for that, I'm going to put all the wings on, things like that. Well, put both the wings on, so I can stone chip the inside of the wings, and that way it just looks a bit nicer when you stone chip a wing on, because then you can just get to the full lot and stone chip the full lot. You go over your bolts. That way, everything's lined up. Then you can stone chip over everything. So I'm going to do that. But that's a while away yet. Like I say, this wing's repaired, fits well, bonnet fits well. I'm not too fussed about the bumper because I can manipulate the bumper to fit as and where I like, regards to the headlight and the wing. I've asked for a new grille. Well, I'll put an ad out asking for a new grille if anyone's got one, because it's broken. I don't know if any of you saw it, Snetterton. The tabs had broken on the front, and I don't know if you can see, there's two little, Dad's fitted these, two little ball like press fitted things. Let's see it a bit better there, that push over the front, and they're just bolted to the back. And what they do is, because the bonnet's only just one skin, they just stop the bonnet from lifting up. We used to use tape. The Dad had some leftover little push button things, so he came up with that idea. But yeah, like I say, the grille broke, and then all of a sudden the bonnet just started to bulge up in the middle. It was like a big kite. So yeah, I've just ordered a new, well, asked for a new grille, looking for a new grille. But yeah, all in all, busy day, plenty done. Happy with what I've done. Again, the repair looks shocking because it is shocking, but again, I don't want to put too much filler in because the more filler I use, it's more weight. The more primer I use, it's more weight. It's a race car. Again, it's going to get smashed up. I don't want to add too much weight. It looks 1,000 times better than it did with two massive great dents in it. But yeah, next time, hopefully I'm going to order a new welding gun tonight. That should come, well, who knows, because it's Christmas, so I can get the quarter panel repaired. But anyway, that's that. Tomorrow might try and do the door, maybe not. Maybe I'll disconnect a few things in the engine bay ready for the engine to come out. I want to take the engine out, but Dad is against it. He wants to do an engine swap, i.e. in and out in a day sort of thing with a new engine. I need to repair the front subframe because it's cracked, which I need to do with the engine out, but Dad wants to do an engine swap. So it's a bit do I don't I. Probably takes me about 2 hours, hour and a half to take the engine out, It's really not that difficult. But yeah. Oh well, we shall see. Or maybe I can take the engine out, have it sat on the side, weld it up, do what I need to do, put the engine back in and just literally put the engine mount bolts on. And the engine can be sat in. But yeah, there we go. All's done. Yeah, we're cracking on now, which is good. So thank you very much for watching. Quite a lot of work done today, not a lot of rambling, which is good. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be tomorrow. Farewell.